Hello, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this segment, I'll be going over the next new moon that is coming up on April the 20th, after a little after midnight, 12:12 a.m. And I wanted to talk about some of the happenings within the heavens, the celestial bodies. First of all, important to note is that this is in the last degree of Aries, which means the new moon in Aries will have characteristics of Taurus because it is so close to the border. And then what's important to note, Chiron, or um, spelled Chiron, is conjuncting the fourth house, the beginning of the fourth house. And this is considered Imam Koli, the IC, and then the midheaven is over here, uh, called MC from Latin. Uh, so what's important to note is that there's a lot of deep uh, emotions, some from um, healing from the past. Quran actually is considered the wounded healer because he had faced as a lot of hardships, and then he went on to become a healer and become proficient in many different disciplines. So be looking for things that you might be interested to do, things that you have been interested in, which come about from things that have occurred in the past, and learning from that. And uh, the some of the other things is that Pluto over here is squaring the new moon, which means that Pluto again is death and regeneration, represents that, and that is on personal planets in the new moon. That shows that as our collective whole, everyone will be going through some sort of regeneration. Some It's not always physical death; it's transformation, and Pluto aspects that. Some of the other aspects to look for is, of course, the ascendant. I've gone over this many times in the past. The ascendant is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is uh, a fire sign, or a fire. Well, Sagittarius is a fire sign, um, and then the Jupiter, the ruler, is in Aries. So they can work together. And Jupiter is an important planet in this chart, and actually it's accentuating the new moon. So usually they say that the moon is felt, um, is felt within our body. It affects the circadian rhythms. However, in this situation, since Jupiter is there, the effects will be accentuated a lot more. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. There's a lot of planets that are conjunct with each other. Mercury is over here. Uranus and Mercury are conjunct with each other, which means you have to think outside the box to be able to come up with solutions that are coming about from death and regeneration. Unique solutions in terms of thinking outside of the box. Venus and Mars always good to look at because they're also personal planets. There's no major aspects between uh, going through Venus. Mars has a square, a slight square with Charon. So, bottom line, just in summary, again, I've said whenever it's over the equator, there's a lot more planets being expressed. When it's below the equator, a lot of this is inner issues and inner happenings that are needing to be resolved. And it's under the surface, something that is necessarily, and not necessarily people can see, but an internal sort of regeneration. So that's the theme of this new moon. I hope this has given you how you can apply this to your personal life. Thank you for listening.